Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? We are back, hopefully working better. Ironed out our ISP problems from last week and are ready to go. Welcome back to streaming. Well, thank you. Well, welcome back to the stream. How was your, what was it you were working on? Your doctorate? Forget what it was. Paper. I forget what it was called. I did not get a doctorate, so I don't remember myself. Let's see. Finish the presentation for the doctoral defense. I see. Well, that's good. Are you awaiting results? Do they give those to you immediately? Do you have to plan a new defense? Do you have to take up sword fighting? I'm not sure. Just have to do it next week. Ah, okay. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes well for you. Let's see. Last week, for the very short time that I did stream, we started our buffet canteen, but I think that was about it. I think we did a little work over here on getting this up and going. It'd be pretty soon after the defense to find out if I have to fight Godzilla also or not. Godzilla is pretty tough. I saw lately that he took out Superman, so I mean, that's pretty much an uphill battle right there. Let's see. Put in some dynamite over here to give them something to do. Bananas are back going again. Somehow they planted bananas without the greenhouse. I'm not going to ask. We've got plenty of cabbages. Let's see. Get a storage over here for explosives. We definitely don't need this. Let's just do this. Also waiting on news on academic paper I corrected and returned to the publisher. Let's see. One more I have to correct, so I guess I'll start that tomorrow. Oh, I need to find a job. Well, yeah. Some fields that's easier than others. I'm not sure how difficult it is to find a job with a doctoral degree. I mean, it sounds like it shouldn't be terrible, but then again, I also know how companies work. And they could possibly see that doctoral degree and go, oh, wow, that's probably going to be a lot of money. Well, the tech sector is having record layoffs. Oh, trust me, I know very well about that. Yep. Already been there, done that. So, yeah. I have extra Sequoias. Oh, that's right. I was working on another tower as well here. I think they're putting all these in. That should give me enough room, hopefully. No, I didn't put in enough dynamite. Let's get all of that in there. Good morning! How are you doing this morning? Good to see you, Ryan. Oh, and I was glad to see you the other day when you dropped by Twitch. I'm always glad to see people over there, too. Been there, done that. What job? Let's see. I've done software, various things in the developer side there. I've done IT, various jobs there. So, yeah, if it's related to computers, technology, I've probably done that job at one point.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Not you, strange talking computer.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Anyway. But, yeah, I've been in software twice where the software itself is shut down, so that's always fun. Let's get those going again. Get some more dirt brought in. I have an idea. Let's grab a storage that we can stand on. We'll put dynamite down here. Dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. What kind of thing did you do in the tech sector? Like I said, I did IT, both software and hardware support. I supported everything from retail businesses to medical. Let's see. And then in software, I did development, I did QA, I did well, I was kind of a program manager for a while for a company that didn't know what a program manager was supposed to do. So, yeah, a little bit of everything there. I have done a ton of QA, though. Let's see. Dirt. It's always dirt. Dirt and sunflower seeds. Get another one of these. Really moved around the tech industry. What made the good jobs and which? I can tell you that from all the different jobs, 'cause I've had more than my fair few, always look for the place where you like the people. The job is going to be the job pretty much anywhere. There are better companies than others, and some that get or understand what you're going to do better than other companies. But if you find that you don't like the people there, then your job's just not going to be good. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And then again, the other thing is, if you have a terrible job, but you like the people, the job is still bearable. So, yeah, definitely look for the people. Look for me, the manager is the make or break. Good managers are tough to find. Worked with many OSs. I mean, if you count many versions of Windows. And then worked some with, like, I was an unusual IT/software person for a very large company for a while. And the company, for some reason, demanded that all of their C-level employees have iPhones while the rest of the company did not. And that was always fun, trying to get things to work between those. Or having to explain to them why it wouldn't work, or why some phones would do this and some phones would do that. I find Linux easier than Mac. I haven't used Linux. I've never worked for a company that wanted to or needed to use Linux for anything. Yeah, that can be interesting. Yeah. Dealing with the C-level employees on their own can sometimes be interesting. Especially since sometimes the way the C-level is structured, they don't quite have people over the right stuff. That poor company had a C-level employee. Not the CO. Yeah, it was the COO. They had them over the IT and tech divisions as well. Well, the COO was an old school COO. The guy was 60 plus, 70-ish. And this was probably 10 years ago. No, not that level. Good CEO, COO, CFO. But the COO was put in charge of the IT portion of the business. However, the COO, like I said, was like 60 or 70 years old and refused to use a computer, so you can see how some of that might have gone wrong for him. Let's say I need more dynamite. Are you guys making dynamite? Well, you would be if I didn't have a vast shortage of beavers. Is this beaver just up on the roof getting a tan? I think we just found a tanning beaver. Old and rich. Yeah. That is a bad combo. Like Japan. The company was a family-owned company. And oddly enough, it had just passed from the older generation. The CEO had just retired. And the new CEO was a young guy, wanted everything, new and modern, technology savvy. But then he put this like 60, 70-year-old guy in charge of taking care of the technology, because that's what his grandfather did before him. Suffice to say, it did not go well. But I'm sure that's not a shock to anybody that didn't go well. Are you still making glass over here? You are still making glass. Look at that. There we go. A nice line of explosions. And do we need more peas? Man, a little bit. They only stopped using floppy disk, and they still use the ultra disks that predate CDs. Is that the zip disks? I love good old zip disks. Dreaming of world peas. Somebody needs to bring peas to these beavers. All right. So, let's do this. We'll remake a path up here. Give peas a chance. To be fair, I mean, I have kids, and we make a vegetable with every meal. And I've been telling my kids give peas a chance for years. And they just won't. For the floppy disks, was it the 3 1/4 at least, or is it still the 5 1/2? Oh, for the love. I can't get to any of that. Okay. Can I get this tower in here at least? Yes, I most certainly can. Good split pea soup. Gives them some MI. No, I want my kids to eat vegetables. Not avoid them for the rest of my life. There we go. We'll come around this way. Played with both floppy disks. I had floppy disks back in the day. Both the 5.1 and the 3 1/4. I had a lot more of the smaller, though. We had a mall out here, and it was like an edamame is tasty. Well, yeah, but you have to convince kids of that, and they're never going to believe that. It looks like a plant. They're not going to eat it. Wing Commander on both. See? I went and there was this, it was a bookstore, but they had this section of just discs. And it was discs with various games on them. I got a ton of great games from there. I think I got Commander Keen. Which I played a ton of. CD collections were good. Of Wing Commander? I don't know if I ever played Wing Commander. I should have played Wing Commander. Various games, yeah. Yeah, I agree. There's some really good ones out there. How are you guys doing? You have 3 blocks done. Are you jammed up again? Iron, you're always jammed up. We'll turn these back on to use some iron. There we go. I did get the balloon trader mod in. Let's see if some of these paused balloons can help us out. Methane. I have plenty of methane. Berries. Quartz. How are my berries doing? Not terrible. What do I need more of? Let's do berries. We'll turn this on. I had one die in the 52X CD drive, a copy of Birth Federation. And it was in a rent-to-own computer. It was fun taking that back to get replaced. Did I ever have... I can't ever remember a disk getting stuck in the disk drive. I was always able to get it out. Disk shattered inside. Whoa! That is way worse. Way, way worse than getting stuck. That exploded inside. Let's see. We'll trade some pine resin. How am I pine resin doing? Pine resin. Okay, maybe we won't trade pine resin. Fasteners, no. I guess I could trade paper. Rude saw blades for chestnuts. That's not bad. Not sunflowers. Lotus flower tea. No. Bits of it went everywhere. That is a fair question. How did that happen? I've seen where like YouTube channels will put the discs on like drills to speed them up, but and it still took forever for the thing to explode. Scraping the reader. Oh, okay. So it was off balance from the start then. Busters need to severely abuse the disc and put them on a drill to make them explode, yeah. The one time I disagreed with Miss Busters. Yeah. I don't know. I never had a ton of issues with the discs. I do miss disk drives. I'm not sure why. I mean, they're a lot slower than other forms of drives, but you know, they're nice to have. Careful, they may launch a cannonball through your house. I think that was a pumpkin. I'm very happy with thumb drives. Thumb drives are definitely easier to carry around, I think. They're a little bit more hardy than CD-ROM was. Oh, they built that already. Good job, guys. What are we missing here? Metal fasteners. Well, I have scrap. I guess I could set up a place to build... Wait, wasn't that what this was? Just for building fasteners? Yeah? Coal and scrap metal. Well, scrap metal you got right up there. What about coal? Always with... There's always something with the drills. Lightning port multi-terabit SD drives. Size of a credit card. I've got an SSD in my tower. I'm using an NVMe, but this is the first tower that I've had with an NVMe in it. So we'll see how that goes. Hope it was a cannonball that escaped the shooting range. Solid iron, cast iron. I heard it was a pumpkin, but I could very well have been a cannonball. Did they miscalculate it, or did it just bounce off the back of the... Let's get this in here. I want this. Bounce off the back of the shooting range. Let's see. We got logs. We got metal blocks. What do we need? Kind of looks like we need beavers and we need fasteners. Coal, coal, and more coal. February 2011. The shot went through the target, bounced off, and up over the hill. And through a house. Well, that is not good at all. I always thought it was the pumpkin thing that they built. I'm pretty sure they built a pumpkin cannon at one time. I thought that destroyed something too. Let's get a couple more of these in here. Miss Pumpkin. Do they not have those contests anymore? Seems like a fun contest. I mean, there's that and those people that make anvils explode. I never quite understood the exploding anvil, but do I have... They may, just not on Discovery Channel anymore. Well, how am I supposed to see them if they don't put them on TV? Expect me to leave my house or something? That's weird. You don't need that anymore. Let's have you make those. You are full on that. No idea. I don't ride eagles while shooting two guns. Really? Is it 3 then? Mythbuster crew took over. Then it died when they stopped. Well, I guess that can happen. All right, so I've got plenty of cabbages. Although, I'm really thinking that I should put one of these new irrigation towers in here because it increases the rate at which crops grow. Mythbuster crew. Oh, nope. I'm more world's highest alcohol consumption. Well, I mean, as long as you've got a goal. My favorite from Mythbusters was the wood rocket. Wood rocket. Was that the one that they were testing Civil War technologies? Those were always fun when they tested the older technologies like that. What are you guys missing? Probably still fasteners. Which is probably why I don't have any fasteners. They're all getting dumped in right there. The water heater rockets. The water jug. Water heater rockets. Lead balloon was cool, yeah. Water jug. Not sure I remember that one. Half fermented sake. Who's not fermenting? No. You're still working on that. Let's see. Am I low on rice? Is that what's causing the problem? I'm a bit low on rice. Let's go research these new plans at least. I'm hoping they don't take too long. You're already set up for that. There we go. Oh, I already have them. Pushing spurts. Put on a water. Put on a wheeled cart. Fart cart. Huh. I'm not sure I remember that one. Let's see. Well, to replace out this Lido with the... How big is this? Is the other three doing different myths? They always had some interesting myths, too. Can't say that I remember that one, though. So this is a 4x4. Look up whoosh rocket. Alright. I remember to do that a little later. Let's... This looks like a 4x4, so let's see if we can do that here. I wonder if the growth rate affects trees. That would be nice. What in the world? You're flooding? Never seen you flood there before. Interesting. The water jug you would stick on those water... Jato Rocket Car V2. Now, I do remember some of the rocket cars. I remember the final rocket car. That was pretty impressive. Water jug. Those... Okay, I know what type of water jug that is. I will definitely have to look that up a little later. There we go. That's some pretty good range. Probably also do that over here somewhere. Probably here. Give these all some extra growth. What do you need? Metal blocks, tar. Fasteners might be a problem. Covered area, 1,067. That's pretty good. Pretty good coverage on that. Hopefully it doesn't drain the water. It sucks air in, then exhaust out the same hole, so it sputters along. Huh. That sounds like a really good, like, science experiment for kids. What the? I miss Mythbusters and science shows. They're all I'd watch for TV, that and sci-fi, but only the good sci-fi. But the only good sci-fi since 2000 was Expanse. I don't know. I love Trek, and I absolutely thought I was going to hate Lower Decks, but I actually really enjoy it, so I consider that sci-fi. I mean, it's comedy, but it's still sci-fi. Oh, they got some of the dynamite in. You want to get the doodle bug? I don't know if I remember that one. How are you doing? Still working on fasteners. Which fasteners? Do we not have anvils? I thought we had anvils. Make me another anvil, please. But it's comedy in a sci-fi setting. To me, that's still sci-fi, but I could see why some people would say it's not a pure sci-fi show. This still hasn't been fixed. I really wish they'd fix that. Let's get another alchemist in here, and we'll see if we can make some more nitro. I just have to find a place for it. Speaking of which, this... that looks fine. We'll just stuff them back there. Are we starting to run? No, we're not really running low per se. I can always switch this back. How are we doing glass-wise? It's about half full. On sci-fi with scientists on staff who can write a decent immersive story. Looking for a bright future. Star Trek, Stargate. I don't know. I do like those utopian style ones. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Star Trek, but I also can see the dystopian future ones. Babylon 5. I never got to watch as much Babylon 5 as I wanted to. It was really a shame. It looked like a good show. I just never got around to watching it. I think when Babylon 5 Or at least when it became available for me to watch, I was still deciding whether I wanted to watch Deep Space Nine, because Deep Space Nine was the first Star Trek with no ship. It was just a mall in space. Dave was when Jakar and Londo were stuck in an elevator. An elevator episode? Babylon 5 had elevators? Wasn't it just floating and spinning in space? Vance got science right when used science and kept the rules of their sci-fi tech consistent. It also had an interesting story, though the Belters being that thick was difficult to understand. I didn't see Expanse. Lifts. I guess if the whole station was spinning to create artificial gravity, they'd still have to have lifts. But technically, they would just be bringing them toward the center, wouldn't they? Isn't that how that would work? I have so many. All right, I'm going to switch some of these out for something else. Do I have? I have plenty of sunflower seeds. Do I need more peas? Kind of looks like I do need more peas. No, I got 478. The various layers of the cylinder. Yep. See? Thought that's how that might work. 685. Am I just out of coal? Is that what's going on here? Quartz. I believe this is quartz. I think I'm trading away all my quartz. Nope. Who was trading quartz? Coal? No, I don't want you to trade coal. Explosives? No. Chestnut flour? No. Kimchi? No, not really. We'll pause you. Methane and quartz. No, that's not taking that much quartz. Just somehow need to bring in more coal. Again, with waste rocks. I think my colony really needs this tower in. It needs more haulers. They have the resources, the most advanced mining propulsion tech, and build all the big ships, so builders having the same IQ as a child might... Oh, it was confusing. Yeah. That makes sense. There's always some contradictions. Star Trek had the Packlids. Doesn't make any sense how their people got into space in the first place, but you know, sometimes sci-fi, you got to use a little sci-fi trope. I have extra dirt, I have extra scrap metal. Plenty of food and water. I just need some of this stuff to get built. Let's do this and see if they'll build that, although I don't know if they will. Well, that doesn't need to go that way. That should go, let's say, this way. Put some decorations on the hill in front of the hauler tower, Leisure. 2. Remove some production cooking up there. Let's say up over here. I mean, I could do that. Tar and metal. Do I have tar? Do I have anybody making tar? I would have swore one of you was making tar. Why are you making treated planks? I don't need treated planks. Make tar. Weird tar output. Fasteners and pine resin. Well, it looks like I need to expand my pine resin forest out just a bit. You need tar and fasteners. Everybody needs fasteners, and I think all my fasteners are going into this. Still. Anvils. One of you making an anvil? Scrap metal. You low on scrap metal? We have 474 scrap metal. Go find some scrap metal, people. Yeah, it's becoming part of the district now. Only brambles there. Yeah. I mean, we could put something there. Not sure what to put up here, though. We got food production over here. I've got more food production over here. No, it's here. Did you see the new Picard series? Yes and no. I unfortunately quit before what is probably the best season of it. I, for some reason, watched seasons 1 and 2 and have not got to watch season 3. Which is what I've heard exactly I should not be doing. Should have gone the other way. I think I've turned my water cannon into a mister. Metal blocks, metal planks. I heard the third series or the third season ironed out basically a lot of the problems of the first two. Which the first two seasons, they were not quite what I was hoping for. I saw it to a point, just got dull. Missing what I liked from Trek. More predictable, less immersive. It seemed a lot less sci-fi than what I was expecting it to be. Why are those trees not marked to cut? They're nice trees, but it's time to cut them down. How are we doing over here? We just need tar and metal fasteners. Seeing in season 2, the guy from the bus. Star Trek 4. I don't remember that. I need more beavers. Pine resin. Are any of these guys trading for pine resin? No, you can trade pine resin out. The guy Spock nerve pinched. Huh. Must have missed that. So I have 341 berries. Vok and Spaceballs. 2 Vok and Spaceballs is great. And I love that Tim Russ kind of leans into it. He's got that that video of him just combing through a like a small rock garden. Talking about all of his films, just like all they remember me for is going the desert and saying we ain't found shit. I love people who play serious parts that aren't super serious. Yeah. Guy playing the part, the staff member, and wrote the song, playing in the on the boombox. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go look that up after stream. Now I have 2 things to look up after stream: Mythbusters and Guy on Bus. Huh. Okay. You the one taking the quartz? Let's switch you to tools. Yeah, that works. Got to meet Walter Koenig at a con. And Robert Picardo. Robert Picardo seems like a great guy. He just seems like that cool guy that you want to hang out with. Robin Williams. He was one of those celebrities I always wanted to meet but never got to. My name was funny at con. Who was funny at a con? I mean, I've met quite a few people. I think I met Jerry Ryan once. He was very nice. Loved Robin Williams' Dead Poets. Robert Picardo, about his Voyager character. Ah, yes. He does. He seems like just a cool guy. Nameless Doctor. Didn't he choose a name at the end of Voyager? I mean, I think that became non-canon in the episode itself, but I thought he chose a name. Name a ship. He was not a member of the Stooges. So, why are my poor beavers? They just hurt themselves all the time. And they cannot keep up on balm for the life of them. Clay, logs, pine resin. I gotta find more pine resin. Maybe this forest will get us more pine resin once it grows up. Is that all the pine resin I have on the whole map? Kind of looks that way. Fourth Stooge. Ship's holographic emergency medical program. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good. I wonder if the Three Stooges are in what is that called? Public domain yet. Gotta be getting close. At least some of them. Were they in the 20s? Maybe that was the 40s. Maybe it was the 50s. I don't remember. That might have been before my time. I need pine resin. I need a lot of pine resin. 30s-ish. Okay, yeah. Is there any way I can get more pine resin without taking other stuff out? Not really. Harpo had that game show? I don't remember that. Coal. Why am I sending out coal? Logs? Kimchi. How are we doing on the kimchi? Is our kimchi barrel full? No. Chestnut flour, definitely not. Awful stew. I'm not making awful stew anywhere, I don't think. Not sure I want to make awful stew anywhere. No, let's pause you. Marx Brothers, though. You bet your life was the show. Oh. Oh. Can't say that I've seen any of that. Comic books. Oh, neat. I could trade comic books. Speaking of which, comic books. Comic books. Oh, it was Groucho, actually. Ah, okay. Groucho Marx. I have more sequoias. I had an advanced sawmill. That would sure be nice, wouldn't it? I just need fasteners. This takes so many fasteners. You guys just now get your anvil? I'd have more beavers. See, there's beavers living there. I don't want to put another one on top because I'm afraid that those won't connect in properly. Building is being emptied. Okay. Why am I emptying this? Oh, maybe they did connect back in. Maybe I just forgot to actually connect them again. There we go. Well, that means I can build more on top of this, doesn't it? What can I put in here? What do I need more storage of? I have chestnuts. Do I not have much chestnut flour? Am I not grinding enough flour? Am I grinding any flour? There's udon. There's more udon. Well, that would be a problem. 50 to 61. Really? Groucho Marx was 50s? Seems much older for some reason. Plenty of sawdust, and I'm not using a ton of it, so we'll switch both of those. Pine resin. About time. Get me some people in here. Get that pine resin. Do side platforms work off the top floor of the storage tower? Good question. Let's find out. Platforms. We'll try this platform. Nope. This platform. That one works there. Do the corner ones work? They don't seem to. Bridge, no. Giant pillar. In case you need a pillar. Bigger pillar. Biggest pillar. Not sure what the pillars do. I mean, they're nifty, but... Giant log. Oh, I see. Can be built. Comes with lights or potential crops to still be able to grow under it, so that beavers... lower floors don't have to live in total darkness. Well, that's interesting. There are a couple of things that I just have not used very much of. Let's see. Advanced buildings. I don't have that. What do I need for this? Oh, I still need the split logs, which means I need... that advanced sawmill. Which we're still waiting on over here. Seeing how only skewer works. I was thinking you could spend some large storage sky. Side platforms worked. Maybe? Or maybe if you get them up high enough, you could put wind up there, I suppose. Definitely not 12 meters high yet, though. I want to set you at low for now. So you guys get everything else. Let's go check these. Again. Let's see. What else? I put you here. We do a couple more. I think those both need pine resin, though, of course. Let's do... I don't really have a place for these, so we'll put those in there. Store some extra paper. Yeah, I like Ghibli films. When the show was a city with the windmills hanging off the side of multi-story buildings. The whole eco-punk aesthetic. Yeah. I mean, it definitely has a nice look to it. I could definitely understand why. Oh, good. At least all the trees are grown now. Okay. This can go back to 1. Oh, we got a little pine resin there. We're working on fasteners still. Did we get our second place in? No, still need an anvil. What are you waiting on in anvils? Coal and scrap metal. I know you're working on quartz, but let's change you just coal for now. Pull in some extra. While we keep an eye on the drills. You are working on scrap metal, which is fine. Just going to take some extra coal. There we go. Pumpkin chips. Why are they having so much problems? I'm guessing that these probably aren't fully staffed. Is that what it is? No. Salt. Actually, a little low on salt. There's salt right there. It's not that much farther than this is. Minor burn. These are burn tints, right? Balms, yes. Clinic. Yep, it's just stuck on the balm. And that is pine resin based. So, hey, we got this in, so maybe we'll get some extra beavers. I'll worry about that later. Just need this to get in there. Always the waste rocks. Maybe that'll be solved with the haulers once they get fasteners made. But it's like 700 fasteners I still need. Well, is that 150, 400, 550 fasteners? Whew. These guys need coal. Alright, well, switching this mine to coal might help us with that. Oh, did this finish, or are we still waiting on something? Fasteners. Okay. Let's make that the priority so we can get that done. And then if we can speed this up, we can reduce farmland over here somewhere. And maybe put in more pine trees. How are brambles doing? Barely any. Well. Okay then. Not a problem. Let's say that and that are a little more important. We'll get some more brambles there. Unmark. Oh, no. Unmark for planting. Can't reach there. Can't reach there. We could definitely do something with that area. Not 100% sure what yet, though. Scrap is filling back up. Pulling in a decent amount of coal here. I'd still prefer if these work correctly. Why not connect the trebuchet area through the brambles and put another harvester there? I mean, come down here and connect that in. I mean, we could. We could definitely... Well, let's try it. It's worth a shot. There we go. Let's get these out of here. We'll put another one over here, too, and maybe they'll pull in more brambles. There we go. That one is almost done. Like watching the stones fly at the screen. We're waiting to see if it's actually a beaver. Now, don't give them any ideas. Soon the trebuchet will be just as dangerous as the firefly, and they'll be accidentally launching beavers all over the place. There we go. That can go in there. How is the dynamite this way? This level's done. Still have more to do. Or the grooves in the mines, yeah. The grooves are about the worst. Rice. Do I need more rice? A little bit. What's the rice doing over here? Not terrible. Unpause, unpause. There we go. Let's get some more dirt for just a bit. They're already getting some dynamite in there. Two. 40. Let's see if there's anything else. Contamination. Burns. Juice. I could get them more juice, I guess. Foreign food. Apples, coconuts. Yuck. Amazing food. Coffee. Wooden toys. Might not be bad. We could definitely do one shop just for wooden toys. Roof. Nobody has a roof? How did I manage that? Let's see. Shell necklace, beaver statue. Okay, well, I can do a couple of those. Let's see. Roof. Well-being. Nope, we need decoration. That covers that. That covers that. It's at least part of the roof's taken care of. I go over to this big tower. Beavers playing with wooden toys. Need to be especially careful about splinters. They'll die by not having a warning on the toy. Can I put a roof in here? There we go. That ought to help with the roof a little bit at least. Let's get in. More of these, maybe? We'll do 2 here. Brambles have been cleared. Oh, yes. Before they grow back. Nope, they've already grown back. We'll try again. High priority. If I say plant, and I just do something like... Nope, it won't even let me say to plant there. Nope. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can take all these out. We're going to speed it up just a little bit, too. FPS isn't that great. Alright, who dances with the brambles the quickest? There's 1. There's 2 and 3. There's 4. And here we actually need stairs. Oh, I need 2 stairs. Okay. Not exactly like that, though. There we go. Now we can do a collector building. I'm gonna put it there. That should help just a little bit. You really need a bad water dump cannon for bramble eradication. Yeah. Or a flamethrower office. Let's get some beavers in here. I want to get these made. Scrap metal. You're still making scrap metal, right? Yep. Trying to keep up with coal. Of course, you don't have the waste rocks removed. Okay. 924. Almost done with this one. What about this one? We've got the metal fasteners there. That one just needs tar. Who's making tar? You're not making tar. You're making tar. And of course, you need pine resin. And that would be one of the few things we can't trade for. To put a small pine area up here, I suppose anything is better than nothing. Let's see. Can I unplant this area here? Do that. Let's say don't get any of these or that. Destroy all those. This we don't need anymore. We'll switch that out for forester, which can then plant more pine. Maybe that'll help us along. We're just stuck on pine resin. Definitely don't need any more cabbages. Forest tapper hauler. I thought about it. I mean, we're getting another tower here, but we don't have the beavers to even cover that at the moment. So we just kind of need more beavers. Let's see. How are we doing on... I guess we could get at least 6 more from there. If we put in a couple more here. Or I could put them over here if I could figure out how to get the power out of here. Or I could put them somewhere else. Can you put... I don't know if you can put those under other ones. I would think you'd be able to. I'd put some more in right here. But that requires levees, which requires more pine resin. Where do I want to put them? I can move this ladder down. Maybe put them here. Those stacks, smokestacks might be in the way, though. Yeah, they look like they are. Well, we could do some up here. More presses. Are you on the top or are you on the bottom? You're on the bottom, of course. I have a follower? Is that my... That might be my, my Twitch. I don't know. I don't think I have them set up for YouTube. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I didn't know I even had those on here. I do. Interesting. Well, good to know. Stack them on existing presses. Yeah, that's kind of where I think I was going with the whole thing over here. Let's see. Question would be, these are made for universal, right? So if I go... Actually, if I go power... And we go up one on both, universal on both. Question becomes, how do I get over there? Which I could probably solve with this. We get these in there. And then you got to draw a path, because they don't walk over the top of buildings unless you tell them. Also stacks and warehouses for their supply output in front of the storage. Well, I mean, that's mostly the supply right there. The output is right there, so they're pretty close. Oh, hey, look! They got the buffet in. Let's have this bring everything they need. Nothing else, I guess they can just hang out here. It takes care of a couple of needs on its own. Workers. It needs at least one worker, I'm guessing. See if we can get somebody in here. Man, that holds a lot of food. Nothing else. That's a really good storage for food. Glad that's done, though. Oh, this is done. Water. All right, let's get somebody in there. Watu or water. Kind of ironic that he's in the tower. Thanks, Watu. You can watch stuff grow. Where are you at? Sitting in the bath. There we go. Scaffoldings. Okay. You can plant under that. Oh. Neat. Okay. Put you back. Put those back. But once there gets to be some water in here, these should grow a little bit faster. Means, like I said, I might be able to take out some of these fields. Expand out our pine and our chestnut. How is our chestnut doing? Not terrible. We have chestnut flower again. That's a nice change. Are you guys getting what you need there? Sort of. Turn these back on. There we go. In all honesty, I don't need a lot of these, so let's see if we can just get rid of those. We'll try and get rid of a lot of these. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll try. There we go. This is starting to flatten out. That's good. How is this doing over here? That's good. Well, maybe we'll get that row of dirt in today. Let's see. Pine right here. Let's get somebody in there to plant that, and then we can just swap it out with the tapper, since this should always be green. Alright, well, we'll keep trying. We'll see how much of this we can get out over there. Seem to be doing slightly better on dynamite. We have more people in the towers. Good. Oh, by the way, more people getting roofs now. Roof, yeah, decent amount. Not perfect, but better. Shell necklace. You're for shell necklace. You're for wooden toys. But we need more beavers. I have 57 kits. What are you looking to put in behind that furnace again? That is going to be where the main power storage will be. It will be these large flywheels. Not the vertical ones, the horizontal ones. We're going to drop those in there eventually. Hopefully. It'll fit in there eventually. It's going to take a while, though. Can you be detonating either side of the path? Yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to go in a row. Otherwise, things can get messed up. Oh, look, they've got one of these in here. While we're here, let's see if we can figure out the power connection. Should not be that difficult, I don't think. We'll do that. And then do another one of those. One of these and one of these. We'll temporarily put some stairs up this way. Get all that built in, one at a time. Double check you guys. Double check these guys. They've got anvils. No, they don't have an anvil made. Are you still working on... Yes. You're still pulling in coal for us. There's all these. Can I move that water tower, or is that over one? I could, but that would be a lot of rework. And we're not starving for power. If we're starving for power at some point, I might do that. But not quite starving for power yet. How are these doing? Can definitely decrease some land on the cabbages side over here. I've got a couple of extra sunflowers, it looks like. Peas. How are peas doing? They're okay. Well, I could definitely expand this forest out just a bit. Although, let's go back to getting people in here. At so many jobs where people try to reuse things that should have just be rebuilt, remade, done properly, and not botched 10 times. True. there is a certain clarity to rebuilding things, but sometimes you got to look at the resources you got. Here we go. There's one. You guys haven't even started that yet. What are you on there? 377? Okay. There we go. Detonate all of that out. Let's move you to over here. And then we can remove all of this. Are we making any extra nitro? I kind of doubt it. No. If we had extra nitro, we could build a lot faster, or remove a lot faster, but we don't. This might cause a problem. Which is powering a lot of this stuff. We'll figure it out eventually. Things gotta move, things gotta move. How are you doing? Well, it says they have everything they need. They just need to actually make some of this. I don't think they've made any of it yet. How about that hauling tower? They're getting there. That's already done. At least they're getting those out on time. Like a whole field here that I'm not really using. Same thing with the peas. Okay, I don't feel bad about taking out all of these then. We have chestnuts. Chestnuts. We need more pine resin and more chestnuts. Okay. How far over can the tapper shack reach? That. So if I do pine resin to here, or pine in here, and then do another row of chestnuts here, that should be fine. So let's take out all of this. We'll get some trees grown. I have a ton of extra pumpkins. My salt. Salt is still not doing great. The guy that works here is just sleeping at home. okay. Well, that explains a lot then. You've got kimchi. Okay, great. Just for my own sake, I'd like to see what happens. Maybe if everybody can come here and eat, it will be better. I don't seem to be missing anything. I'm not sure why they're not making anything. Are they waiting until they get 1,000 of it to make stuff? Kimchi bibimbap is really tasty. I don't think I've ever actually had kimchi. Fried rice, mushroom stew, vegetable stew, deluxe stew, weird udon. Yeah, I have everything. The real question is, why are they not making it? Ooh, they're doing another Build-A-Map contest for the game again. Oh, well, I hope we get some nice new maps. I'd like an official third faction, but some new maps would be nice. I don't understand why they're not making anything. That's my question. What in the world? I don't know what's going on there. We'll leave it for now. How are you doing? Fasteners, we're almost halfway. Over here. Nope, we'll go over here first. Everything but the last 3 rows. We'll do that. And we'll do this. None of these are marked for cutting. Nope. You can reach all that in there? Yep, you sure can. How's my science doing? Brain boosting salts. Alright, well, switch back to this. You've got plenty of mushrooms. And sunflower seeds. This, I think, was for extra nitro, which we needed fasteners for. Let's get those done. There's only 8 of them. Did you guys get in there? You guys sure did. So there we go. 2 more here. Those need fasteners as well. Let's get those in. What are you set at? You're set at regular. Guessing the next line of this is probably set up. Yep. Let's go ahead and just blow up as much of this as we can. Do this and this. That should be good there. All right, you're getting the fasteners there. Wonder if the growth speed affects berries. I mean, this just says growth speed. Hello! How are you doing today? I'm doing great myself. We're working in our WaterBeavers colony. We've got your, at least the power shafts mod installed. Last day before a long holiday weekend. Oh, those are nice. I always appreciate a good holiday weekend. I need to do something with this and this. Not sure why that's not getting made. That's weird. Maybe they're just eating what they have there? I'm not sure. Hey, yes! Yes. The super long ones. I use them to connect my water cannon that is based on water level over here. AKA the mister. Just puts a nice mist over the fields. This mod is pretty neat. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. A lot of resources to deal with, though. Oh! See? There was a bug. Okay. Alex, I think you were right then. There was a bug, but it's got fixed. Awesome. Which version is that? I don't know which one I have currently, but I can definitely check. Oh, it's that guy. What do these guys need just to make science? The chips are the pain. Let's see. They're a pain because we're not pulling in enough salt. We'll switch you. Oh, nice. Those should he be replacing the small flywheels? The larger ones reduce losses, or is it now okay? I think they meant that was it. They're okay now. They all drain at their specific rate and don't affect other things. Or at least that's what I hope that meant. Always, always, always. I need more haulers. This needs more metal fasteners. Yeah, I'm not sure. Put that to regular. There we go. You can use whatever ones now, and they won't have the same power loss. They all have power loss if the network doesn't have enough supply, but The network will prioritize the flywheels last. There we go. So we're all set. The small ones will always lose at 7 from their own, and these will lose at 4 from their own supply. You better run there, beavers. You can just turn around, go back, put them in there. So we'll get the big ones eventually. Put down here. Although it is going to be difficult. Get these down, that's okay. We're just going to... Oh, I forgot to put this in. There we go. So that should be 6 more beavers. If I didn't have an epidemic of small beavers instead. We're up to almost 650, though. That's not bad. Which trader has seashells? You do that one. What do you... Oh, yeah. Coal. We don't have any extra coal. No, most definitely do not. You know what? Let's just use a set of 4 and see how much longer that takes. It's inefficient, but it is quicker. Alright, you're still making tar. You're working on brain boosting salts. You're working on brain boosting salts. Your nitro. You are ice blocks? Endothermic essence. Where do I get that from? Oh, that was one of these. No? Endothermic, there it is. What do I need here? Looks like I just need another distillery. Another distillery is never a bad thing. What do I need for that? Oh, that's pretty easy. Endothermic essence. We should be good to go there. I have some pine resin, finally. What are we doing over here? We're missing fasteners again. Fasteners are missing coal. And scrap metal. Scrap metal is missing coal. Are you on coal? Yeah. Well, if we open up these mines, we can definitely get more coal. They were meant for salt, though. Let's see. Let's do salt and coal and coal and coal. Now we just need more beavers. All right, well, in that case, I guess we'll keep building upwards. Haulers. How steep did you find learning curve for water beavers? Well, I mean, to get them started, it's not terrible, but there is a lot of stuff you got to keep track of, and I'm still learning, I think, on the importance of haulers. The one job there, or the big focus on just the one job there, does make it pretty tough. It's not something I'm used to. It's out of range? Oh, because that's not in yet. So, I mean, it takes some getting used to at first, especially with getting your balance for the buildings, but it's not bad. It's definitely more difficult than the other two factions. It builds a lot slower because there's so much other stuff, too. Another set. Let's do decoration. No, not that way. At least have them face out, right? There. The resource tree is crazy. Yeah. The whole building tree is kind of nuts. Wow, did this actually run dry? I haven't seen that run dry in ages. Huh. I don't have anything taking water out of there, do I? No. Interesting. My food is going down just a bit. Just checked. Flywheels 1.0.3 has the bug fix. Okay. Well, I will make sure to get that. And anybody else out there watching that has the mod, definitely update that. Oh. There we go. More dynamite here. Almost got a lot of that blasted back. Good. Oh, are those not set to cut? Yeah, those are set to cut. Do we just not have enough? No, nobody's coming to take the logs, I think. How many logs can one of these one of those hold? 80. Okay, well, let's do this. We'll replace this. We could use the extra beavers anyway. I'm wondering if this is going down because it's not counting the food that's in here. Because there's a ton of food in here. How is this coming along? Oh, this is close to the metal fasteners. Turn this back on. Get some science. We'll do that. I have 60 jobs. Huh. Yeah, I wonder why that dried up so fast and some of the other places didn't. Very interesting. Let's get fasteners in here so we can make that essence. What do you do with the essence? That's a good question. Now, this is soon going to be like almost 90 beavers that we need. Going down on food. I would say we'll make these a bit higher priority. Still don't know what the point of this building is. As you can see, it's almost full. But even when I had people in there, nothing was getting built. What are these guys doing? Well, they're there. They don't have any people. How are my trees doing? Only 27%. Oof. Move that up out of the way. Metal blocks. Is my scrap metal? It's holding in there. Got to head out and get some food. All right. Well, enjoy your food. Thanks for stopping by. And put some of the small houses in between the two mines to create a reservoir and more housing to plant some more food if you need more growing space. I think I have the growing space. I have a feeling things aren't getting moved out of the houses because they look like they're full over here. And they're pretty full over here. But we could do that eventually and just make a growing space here. Or we could farm expansion with the haulers. There is no expansion on there, you're right. However, I'm about to have a hauling tower, which is this right here. Alright. We're going to fill up the hauling tower and see if we can get stuff moved around. Also, I need something else to put in here. What did I put in here? Cabbages? Let's do mushrooms here. Because that's our next big staple. Mushrooms? Mushrooms. Mushrooms. There we go. I have 90 spots that all need beavers. I feel like I need a whole nother tower built. There's another one. I just need pine resin, which I'm a little low on the pine resin at the moment, so I want to keep an eye on the food, though. Got plenty of cabbage, plenty of mushrooms. Are they coming to pick things up or drop things off? Okay, you work at the fluid dump. Are you a hauler? Nope, you work at large farmhouse. So if I say, come and get this stuff, will they come and get this stuff? Let's find out. Also, let's check and see if these are working any better. Debatable. Sunflower oil, yep. Your chips, your chips. Where's the braised cabbage? Chips. Cabbage, cabbage. Chips. What in the world do I have going on here? How did I get all those messed up? Alright, cabbage. 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 Rice. 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 And rice. And then chips. 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 And chips. I don't know how I got all those messed up. I do want more people making braised cabbage, though. Just so we stay on top of it. These should be empty by now. No? That one is. Close enough. No. Alright, what is he getting? Lives at farmhouse. Works at... Okay. We're just going to follow this hauler for just a minute and see what's going on there. This hauler is sleeping in this morning. Okay. What are you carrying for us? Running over here. It's got chestnuts. Okay. Where are you taking those chestnuts? We're taking them to... Where are you taking them to? Ah, one of these tents. Okay. You guys go get your own stuff. Are we still low on bramble flowers? Kinda looks that way, doesn't it? Oh, there's nobody in here to actually collect them. Well, that makes sense. Need more beavers. If I could get what's there occupied and most of the children into adults, we might be okay there. Is there anything? Not to mention, once again, the injuries are really taking its toll. Comic books, Plaza. If I lower this down to 16, no, let's stay at 18. We'll see if that... Well, that shouldn't affect... We'll see if it will. We'll see if that will help them at all. Raised cabbages is going back up, which is good. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I don't really see... Oop, let me move back in. Do. There we go. We're back. Okay. I don't really see... Unless it's trying to fill this up before it makes any more food. Otherwise, I mean, there is literally thousands of food in this thing, and nobody's touching it. And I guess that these don't have anybody in it. That's why we don't have comic books. We've got food in the fields. I might have to go through and figure out if I have stuff that I don't want. Prioritized. Let's see. Buffet canteen. We'll keep that just to get everything there. We're just going to turn off the farmhouses for now. Mechanized kitchen. Nope, let's turn those off. See if they can get their own stuff. Over here. We don't have that much prioritized, and we have a ton of haulers, so I'm not sure what's taking them so long. You don't need to be prioritized. We're not really focused on science at the moment. Trebuchet, I would like that to be taken care of, but they're not. Probably don't need that. Add water. Leave the kimchi on. The spicy sodas, that's fine. I don't have that many. We're just going to turn these off. These are. That's fine. Driller, definitely. Foundry, don't need. Yep, these are all fine. Factory? No. Okay. Guess we'll go back to those for now. Grist mill. What are you missing? Nenifars? Really? Come back to you. Let's fix this. Aren't you getting exclusively Nenifars now? Yeah. I don't have a lot of extra lotus. Huh. We went through all of our lotus. Strange. Let's change you back to lotus. So we're getting two things at once there. I'm definitely worried about my food. If this doesn't fix itself, I'm going to pause it and we'll see if it will spew all that food back, I guess. Because the food's all up here. But if nobody's going to eat it, I don't know what the point of the building is. In fact, let's do that. I just want to know if this is going to take all that food and put all of it back and raise our food back up. Rice balls. Are rice balls going back up? No, not really. Well, it has to have some effect on it, because it says we have 50 kimchi, but here it says I have 365 in here. So yeah, it's definitely doing that. I'm not sure why they weren't actually making it when there's beavers in there. It definitely wasn't getting eaten, though, so, I don't know. It's a strange building. Food's gone all the way back up. Good. All right, this is working better. I'm less worried about my beavers starving now. What the? What happened here?
Oh, Malavanari.
Why did all this die? That's weird. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I can go replant it. There you go. That's very weird. Worrisome. It's obviously flooded. Not what I wanted to see. Alright, well, we're doing slightly better. I think they're filling the canteen back up. We're up to 685. We've added a good deal of beavers. These guys are actually working in there. Good. We're getting some coal, I bet. We have mountain salt full. Let's turn you to coal. Okay, well, we'll turn that back on eventually. How are we doing over here? 62%. Looking good. Got more in the tower here. We'll do this for rocks. You don't hold rocks. All right, well, we'll figure out something else to put in you. Pine resin, I guess, if we ever get any extra. We just need a lot of beavers. This here. I guess we can just turn it on. We won't say prioritized by haulers, though. They can hang out here if they want. Let's set it as a low priority, too, so they don't accidentally go and pick stuff up. How did water get in here? Bananas. Oh, those aren't marked to cut. There we go. Now we'll get some bananas. Well, we've got a couple more in here. 3 blocks left. And I guess power line. Okay, not much more dirt to go. Yep. I'm really hoping the haulers will help with getting these cleaned out more often. They seem to be doing a little better. Are we full on iron? We're full on iron, that's why. Really wish there was something you could make with iron ore that didn't involve coal. To my knowledge, there's nothing to make with iron ore that doesn't use coal as well. There we go. I'm not sure what else you could use iron ore for. Some kind of jewelry, maybe. It'd sure be nice if that was on trade. Seems like the kind of thing that the Iron Teeth would want. Did we get this in? Yes. There's probably no workers, but we got it in. Yep. Sunflower seeds. Surprise, we need more of them. Unless I take out a sunflower field. Of course, a large portion of this field died for some reason, so that could be part of it. We might have to do these just one at a time. We're still much lower on food than I'd like to be, though. Although, pick stuff up from the fields. Yeah. Could be done by industry. Maybe. That's 2,500 dirt that it's got to pull out of here. And I can't get rid of iron ore any faster. Nobody in here to cut down the bananas. Let's at least get somebody in there to cut down bananas. That's for grapes. That's for grapes. Do basic village. Wrong one. Get that in there quickly. We'll say that they're important. Do I need anything here for them to plant? I don't think so. So let's say you're actually low. Around and maybe fix some of this. We're not cutting anything down here at the moment, so you can be on low. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Saving mode. Can't get grapes. Okay, well, that's fine. Sunflowers. You've got sunflowers literally right out the front door. Why are you not getting them? Sometimes these beavers, they very much confuse me. Okay, what do you got? Your mushroom juice, which I don't particularly need at the moment, so let's go here. We'll keep an eye on it. You're fine. You're fine. What is this? Okay. I don't really need anything here. So, we'll take the workers out of that. Paper. Nope. Saw blades. I thought I was sending saw blades out for something. Chestnuts. I am. They're full, though. Oh, you're the sawmill. Planks. Full of planks? Okay. Well, we'll hold off on that. Grist mill. You just don't have the nenuphars. Can't do anything there. Somebody needs to come over and pick up some of the peas. Power saving mode. Sunflower oil. Okay, well, we're working on it. I don't know what their problem is. Other factory. Sunflower oil. Scrap metal, scrap metal. Okay. Well, let's track this down over here. Are you making scrap metal? Yes. You have tons. Okay. Detonate you. Detonate that. Do I not have iron ore? There's iron ore literally out the door, and you have 20 workers. Why are you not picking it up? Alright, we'll prioritize this again. See if we can get some coal and some iron brought in here. They've definitely got it. Okay. Food is still going down slowly. This farm is going to have to get going again. I don't know why all of those died, honestly. Beavers on strike. That's what it is. Oh, well, there's part of it. Somehow I got up to the wrong... Alright, they need sleep. My beavers are fainting in the road. Maybe that was part of it. We'll find out. Also, we can plant some more stuff. Grab some more seeds, some more seeds. Seeds, there we go. Got pumpkins. We've got cabbage. We're a little low on mushrooms, surprisingly. You can go back to regular mushrooms. You are making berries. You are making mushrooms. There's more berries. There's more mushrooms. Okay, well. I guess they just need to... Are we out of sawdust? We're out of sawdust. There we go. We'll put one on sawdust and see if we can get caught up just a bit. We're out of sawdust because we're full on planks. Can I trade planks for anything? I can get planks. I don't think I can trade planks, though. Nope. Yeah, something odd's happening. Why are they all hungry, thirsty when there's... That I don't know either. Everybody has a problem, and nobody seems to want to actually get... The food's disappearing, but nobody's actually eating it. Which is weird. I'm wondering if there's something up with this buffet canteen. I'll ask for a clarification over on the Discord later. Something is definitely up. No, we're just going to pause it. It seems to be causing more problems than anything else, so... We have somebody over here actually grabbing the bananas. Awesome. Carries bananas. Where are you taking those bananas? Are you just taking a walk with some bananas? That's a bit strange. Beavers must be eating all the food. The buffet and the large food fights. That's what it is. They're having food fights. All those poor beavers that are going hungry. Instead of eating, they're just throwing the food at each other. Let's get all these bananas cut down. Then we need somebody back in here to replant them. Probably only one, though. You should be fine. We've got some more logs there. A beaver is banana. That's what it is. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Weird. Well, we've got 2 left, but we've got more of these dirt blocks in today than we have ever before. Oh, look at that. That's been long done. Let's fix this. Pepper check. There we go. Back down on population just a bit. We have more injured than we've ever had before. Which... Okay, I need sunflower oil. You guys... There's nobody in here. Let's make some more oil. Okay, we got 2 more up. Let's see if that helps with the oil. Do. I could definitely move this pile somewhere. Well, they don't need any there at the moment. It's like they don't need here at the moment. They can go somewhere else. They don't need any. Good. So many burns. Bad water. Protect larvas. Logs. Balm. Seems weird. Yeah, something weird's definitely going on. We might need to reload. But it's about time to wrap it up anyway for the day. So next time, we'll see if we can actually get our advanced sawmill in. It looks like it's getting there. Sunflower oil, tar. Somebody still making tar? Yep. But doesn't have the sunflower oil. Well, maybe we'll get some more next time then. But, like I said, that's going to wrap it up for the day. I should have my next one of the Let's Play series out tomorrow afternoon, maybe morning-ish. I will be over on Twitch tomorrow evening, and then maybe back with this Friday. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!